Hi everyone, let's look at a product rule word problem. I like this one because we're not given the functions. It's really just meant to emphasize the idea that to figure out how fast a product is changing, you can't just multiply the rates for each factor. So what we're given here is that we're on day 10 of a construction project and we have 28 workers and we're expecting that to increase by 3. The average workday is 10 hours long, but we're expecting that to decrease by half an hour. We are supposed to figure out the instantaneous rate of change in the total number of man hours per day on day 10. Okay, so the day 10 part is just kind of going to be built in. We don't actually have to use the number 10. Man hours, though, I love weird units, and these are weird units. This is number of people times number of hours per person, basically. So we need, I'm going to say W for workers and H for hours. We're looking at the instantaneous rate of change of W times H. So we want the derivative of W times H. And according to the product rule, that would be H times W prime plus W times H prime. Okay, so I said that H was the number of hours, so we're currently at 10 hours, and W prime is the rate at which the number of workers is changing, and it's supposed to increase by 3 workers. Currently have 28 workers, and we're supposed to multiply that by the rate and change in hours. So we're expecting the number of hours per worker to decrease by 1/2. So again, what some people are tempted to do is say, well, we multiply the increase rate of 3 workers per day by the decrease of half hour per day. But you can't just multiply the two rates. You have to multiply one value by the opposite rate and vice versa. So I'm seeing a 30 minus 14, which is 16. So we expect the number of man hours to increase by 16 in that day. Man hours. There we go. So these can be a little weird to think about, but again, the idea is you can't just multiply the two rates. You have to think about what the product rule tells you about how to figure out how fast a product is changing, which is the rate of change of one multiplied by the value of the other plus the flip-flop of that. All right, hopefully that makes sense. Thanks for watching.